What is up, everybody? This is the Baller Lifestyle Podcast After Show, episode 83. The champ
83
is here.
Whoop, whoop.
Where's Drew?
Yeah, everyone's waiting for Drew to show up. What are we doing? After last week,
I got bad news.
you got bad news, everybody. Everyone's favorite nurse Laura, is on the show, and you know what that means. That means that she took home the championship. Come behind victory.
The chips. She only deals with chips.
Yes, that is great. Great news for everybody that she won this year. Would have been an upset of the century had it not been this way. But we are very excited to talk through. Well, it would have been. Dr. Feet
I'm with
was
you on that.
Dr. Feet was out of the playoffs.
No. I think you are completely underselling Nurse Laura's football genius here.
Well, that's why it would have been the upset of the century
If I hadn't won.
if she hadn't won. Yeah, if Drew would have beat her.
I mean,
So close.
So close.
it
was
2
just
points.
yeah, it tiptoed the line almost of crossing for him.
Well, I mean, he's got no one to blame but himself. Had he had Brock Purdy,
He had Brock Purdy.
Or
He
had
started
had he
Brock
not
Purdy.
had he not started Brock Purdy, he probably would have won.
Yeah.
I guess that's what the kind of collusion that PSB has
Right.
vowed to disallow this year.
Right.
And true,
Right.
there was not really any collusion really going on at all.
No, it wasn't. No collusion this round, but we are what we are talking about. For those of you who may have missed a few weeks here, all have participated. A lot of our favorites here on the show: Nurse Laura, Pareda, Drew, SuperLee, me, PSB. All were in the fantasy football league that PSB started last year. He invited a few more folks to jump in, and jump in they did. It was an ass-kicking of epic proportions. The top 3 teams this year, Nurse Laura took home the championship. Drew, second place. Close,
So
but
close.
still not good enough. And 3, Pareda, who was in second place the entire year.
Yeah, we were tied the whole time.
Yeah.
He beat me, and then we both lost a game, and then I beat him.
Yep. And he took third. And then fourth, well,
That's Quavo.
it's Quavo. We don't
Fifth
know
was
Quavo
me.
that well. And fifth was SuperLee. Yeah. So which makes sense. He I think he called his shot, SuperLee 5 at fifth place. It's just normal for him. So
That's what I was shooting for the whole season.
5th place is
right.
normal.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, see, Laura, some men will tell you they always come first. I like to come second or fifth.
Fifth.
Good guy.
Fifth. That really
Not
Lee,
third or
that's
fourth, though.
no.
Not third or fourth, ever.
no. That's you're what a guy. What a guy. So
Second
here's
or fifth.
here's what we're talking about. We were talking about under pressure. Laura, big gold right there in the middle. The way the rest of it fell out, as we said, Quavo was in fourth, Rain City Jacks in fifth. PSB took seventh. He climbed up
He
at the end
was
of the season.
Number 12.
Yeah,
He had a good playoffs when the collusion started in a big way.
yeah.
Yeah.
There were a lot of teams dropping players they shouldn't be dropping for his favor.
The guy I played in the
Yeah.
playoffs had like a 3-man bench for the final round of the playoffs.
Yeah. And then I took ninth. That's okay. I should have really been in last place this year. My team was pretty durable. But this is what the power rankings look like.
Look at that. Laura just has a dot on hers.
Laura
Just one,
didn't move.
this one.
Did not move. The champ, which is not an appropriate name now because he's not
Nope.
the champ anymore.
He
Was in second. Old PSB went from second to ninth.
It's a fall from grace.
Yikes. And then biggest climber was probably, Dr. Feet.
Yeah.
10th place at the draft, jumped all the way up to third. And there you go. And for Pareda, bitching, moaning, and complaining about his team, he ended up in second place. So, not second place, third place, but second power ranking. So there you go. There it is, everybody, in all its glory. So, Laura, we have to know, how did you do it?
Yeah.
How did you do this? Your prowess as a fantasy football expert, you're now in an echelon that neither SuperLee or I are in. So how did you do it?
Well, unfortunately for everybody, the night of the draft, I fell asleep. So my team was auto-selected.
You preset all your players that you wanted.
Yeah. So
you did your work.
Bo Nix for sure.
Bo Nix.
I
Yeah,
had to have the Broncos.
You're big Bronco person. Yeah.
I also had the Broncos defense, and they
Smart.
actually did pretty well in the beginning. Yeah. And then I think around like week 4, they had their bye week, and I picked up the Dolphins.
Ew.
And then the Dolphins were doing better than the Broncos defense-wise, like the rest of the season. And then eventually I wound up with the Bears.
Ooh.
And I ended with Kansas City, which like as a Bronco, that like really hurt. Too. But it was necessary.
I'd like to go back a step further. You named your team under pressure.
Yeah, because
were you feeling like Freddie Mercury vibes this whole season, knowing that you're going to be the champion?
I was feeling a little bit panicked because, I only know like 5 of you on the team. And I was the only girl on there. And there used to be like on all my other fantasy leagues, it was like a mix of men and women. And so,
we
I'm not
believe
saying
in
we would have
equality
collusion,
here.
but we would have group bullying.
Oh, we have group bullying here. We definitely have that by the truckload.
I didn't see any group bullying. There was a lot of like PSB would every week. He wanted Jahmyr Gibbs. And I was like, you can't have like the one player that actually like always performs and exceeds my expectations. And he'd be like, I'll give you 6 players for Jahmyr Gibbs. I give your players.
You're like, your 6 players suck though.
And he's like, I just want all Lions. And I'm like, no, find another Lion.
But you also, though, struck gold at the quarterback position with a couple of your findings. One, Bo Nix had a remarkable season, which I knew you knew from your days in Denver. But then also the pickup and the faith of Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's no small thing. How did you know that Caleb was going to turn it on this year?
I didn't.
It wasn't because you knew that his new head coach was the former Lions offensive coordinator from last year that led to that supercharged offense and was going to bring it over to Chicago?
Bo Nix was coming up on his bye week, and I needed a quarterback, and he was available. And I guess that was like, it was my week to get a good,
Yeah.
Did it have
the waiver was in my favor.
See, Laura, I give you a lot of credit because many people, myself included, has second thoughts and hesitations about picking up a quarterback who paints his fingernails.
Not Laura.
The power of the paint.
No. That's how I got Max Brosmer in his 4 interception game. And you get Caleb Williams in a championship.
So, SuperLee, I leveled a trade over to Nurse Laura. I said, I'll give you Herbert, who was the 3rd quarterback in the league the entire year, Justin Herbert.
3rd quarterback on her team, though, with a
this was kind of before Caleb kind of took off. I said, here's Herbert. I'll take Caleb. And she said, no, thank you. No, thank you. Try again. And I was like, well, I'm not trying again. You can fucking lose with Caleb. And then look at her laughing. Now who's got the last laugh?
But it's not just that too, though. I mean, if I'm looking at her team, right? I got her team up here on my thing. I'm looking at it. Look at this. This roster is stacked. Jahmyr Gibbs and A-Chain from as running backs.
Yep.
Yeah.
You knew what you were doing there. DJ Moore and McMillan and T. Higgins. You're throwing deep at the receiver position too.
T. Higgins was mostly good. He had a shit game. So did Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs had a really bad game. Had a bad game once too.
No,
he got injured. That's right.
How worried were you when Joe Burrow was getting hurt and you were playing? At one time, wasn't it? What's his nuts? The old 90-year-old quarterback from Baltimore. I can't think of his name right now.
Joe Flacco.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't concerned.
You weren't concerned at all.
Didn't even start to sweat.
No.
She's cool. One might say she didn't even know it was happening. It was such a relaxing.
I actually once the season got going, I was habitually on my phone. You can ask it. They'd be like, I'd be even at work. It'd be Thursday night, and they'd be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, looking at my fantasy team.
Yeah, I need to set this line up right now.
Now, what about Trey McBride? Now, your tight end, because that was a sneaky pick under the radar.
Sneaky pick.
And he ended up being an absolute stud. Really, and not only that, you combined the Arizona tight end with an Arizona State wide receiver in McMillan. Were you taking any extra joy in those two players leading you to victory over an Arizona resident in Drew?
No, I'm not. That's not my thought process.
Really?
So Trey McBride, I think, had zero
sneaky credit.
McBride had 0 TDs last year, I think. Yeah. 0. None.
I had 0 touchdowns last year, too.
Me too. And I didn't get drafted on your team to play tight end. What the hell?
Me neither. Or even as like a starting defensive person.
There's always next year, guys.
Yeah, for us, there always will be next year. Yes, you are right. You are right. Well, Nurse Laura, you've taught us something.
I have one more question. I have one more.
Hey, whoa! Didn't know you were so prepared today, Lee. Go ahead.
I am.
Floor is yours.
Not many people would, in this place where roster size is being constricted.
Size is important. Yes.
Yes. Size matters.
Filling out your size, yes, matters.
How did you know to kind of go the atypical route of having 2 defenses and 3 kickers?
So the 3 kicker thing was a terrible accident, actually. But
for like weeks at a time.
Well, yeah, the 2 defenses was more because obviously bye weeks happen. And then the Broncos did me dirty one time too, and I wound up with like 1 point. And they made me mad the rest of the season. And so I'd keep them on there and be like, what are they projected at? And if the other team was projected better than them, I would keep the other team in. But I had to hold on to the Broncos.
So you'd play with the hot hand and trust the projections.
Yeah.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got some of the players too, because they would be projected to do well, and I'd be like, well, they're better than this guy on my bench, so I might as well see what they're up to.
Yep. So why the 3 kickers? Sorry. It's just a good luck charm,
forgot
or
to drop one.
Well, you had some good kickers though. I mean,
yeah.
Rickert,
so Laura, Myers. This is we'll replay this. Laura, this is when you said you try to play the defensive game and keep them from us. Laura, why did you keep 3 kickers on your team?
You guys couldn't have them.
Next
year my bench will be all kickers.
I think Nick Kroll did this in the league one time where he picked up and dropped every single defense so that someone else couldn't have them.
Yeah. It's actually kind of a smart play to just secure a bunch of quarterbacks, because our league is so big that if you have, I mean, there's 24 quarterbacks if we all had 2, right? Mm-hmm. And there's not 6 other quarterbacks you want on your team. So if you play the bye game,
by the way,
Max Brosmer,
thank you.
But if you hit the bad bye weeks, like I hit a bad bye week and I was shit out of luck. I just had to pick up some quarterback at some point during the season and just play them. And that did not work out well for me.
Oh,
I had to literally play Max
Brosmer. I planned way ahead. I literally was like, I need to get my bye week is week 4.
Wow.
It's all figured out.
Wow. So you used your computer auto draft in such a way that you lined up your bye weeks.
Wow.
It's amazing.
I was like, I was panicking when Ed's guy, Jaden Daniels, screwed me over with his weak arm.
Right.
And so then thankfully I was able to acquire Jackson Dart from you, and I have hesitations of ever playing anyone or having on my team named Jackson with an X.
Yeah.
But I did.
With an S or an X?
X. And then I also got a chance to play, the guy who I wanted from day one, but he wasn't listed in the free agent pool right away. In Brosmer. But yeah, I went with the 3 quarterback option, and I needed every single one of them to get through the season.
So I was catching some flack from PSB. Now PSB did a show, shocker. But PSB was doing a stereo show. He's in another fantasy football league, and one of the people in the league has a podcast or a show on stereo, and he was on there talking about that fantasy football league, and I was listening in. I chimed in a few times to rib him a little bit. And he then twisted on me that there was collusion with me and Drew, that I gave Drew the best running back in the league for basically a sack of potatoes. That's
rejection.
It's what his assessment was. Is I was colluding.
What trade was this?
So I traded Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, that sack of shit?
To Drew for 2 starting running backs, which I needed 2 starting running backs. I had 1. I needed 2.
It was a quantity for quality trade.
Exactly. That's what PSP doesn't understand. Is I gave up the best running back at the time for Breece Hall and Quidshawn Judkins, and Judkins turned it on at the end of the year, and Breece Hall was a starter. So
traded Judkins to me.
And then we just swappied.
He every Monday for the first 4 weeks would send me just continual. He just wanted Jahmyr Gibbs so badly. Be like, let's try this combination.
Do you like this? Do you like this?
Nope.
No.
So Laura, now that looking ahead now to next year, first off, are you coming back to defend your title?
I feel like I have to, but I think the more important question is, will I be invited back?
Yes. If you're not there, I'm not there.
Yeah, we will. There will stay a coup. There will be a coup if that doesn't happen.
Second question, a follow-up question. Are you going to change the team name now?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. Maybe I'll be the champ with 7 exclamation points.
Yes.
There you go.
Do it.
Or at least 6, 7.
And a heart emoji.
Yeah.
And a heart emoji.
Oh, a B.
But a black
have the B in there.
A B emoji.
Yeah, the B. Yeah. So, Laura, speaking of next year, you're the wizard in your head. You are the person who knows all the things.
She's like Mel Kiper meets Ron Jaworski meets everyone, really. Rain Man, yeah.
Yep. So, top 5 players for us to watch for next year. Now, we just threw out a bunch of names. So, if we hear all those same names come back to us, we're going to be a little concerned here.
Yeah, who are the 5 players you really are keeping your eye on and think are going to blow up next year? Maybe they didn't blow up this year, but you think they got a big year of 2026 out of them.
Bo Nix, the Broncos defense.
Travis Kelce.
No, I want to see first of all. Never Travis.
Never Travis.
I think T. Higgins. I want to see how he does it the whole season. I want to see if Jahmyr Gibbs can be as good because he got me 55 points in one game, and I feel like that was a big one.
Yeah.
That was a big game. Yes, it was.
Obviously, Bo Nix, just because again, ride or die Broncos, and then.
Are there any players not on your team that qualify for your list of 5 players keeping an eye on for next year?
Was there anybody from my team or SuperLee's team or PSP's team?
Maybe coming out of college right now, even.
Yeah.
Out of college? No. That's too far ahead. We're in hockey season now.
Oh, she's like, we don't even talk draft around this house. We are talking strictly hockey now. We've won the championship, immediately on to hockey. And she's a stinky Avs fan, I'm sure.
I am.
Gross.
So then here, are we thinking, what's his name from the Avs? Patrick Waugh? He's going to be the guy this year? Maybe Keith
Peters Forsberg playing?
Yeah.
No.
Swede.
No, but honestly, if you're ever like the Colorado Eagles, those are the games to go to because they get to fight.
Oh, yeah.
I hate to break to you, the Avs can fight too.
Yeah, it's not as fun there. They get.
So do you have big thoughts then on the upcoming Olympics, which Ben explained to me just yesterday is coming up again?
It is coming up again every 4 years. Can you imagine?
It seems like every 2 years, really.
Cannot believe we're back again. This is like Sochi was yesterday.
I thought there was a deal going on like literally last year where like the U.S. and Canada hockey had like 9 fights in the first minute and a half of the game. Was that not a year ago?
Well, that was the friendly. Yes. That was the World Cup, Hockey Cup. There was a special. Not the Olympics, yeah.
Too much of the shit.
Yeah.
If you ever are in Lake Placid, you should definitely go check out the Olympic Museum there.
Oh, you mean back when Golden Gopher legend Herb Brooks inspired them to victory?
That's exactly what Laura was going to say. She just cut her off though.
Sorry,
so she couldn't say it. Well, Laura, we really do want to give you your flowers for winning. It was pretty much. It was amazing to see you immediately just jump in first and never give it up the whole season.
And it wasn't really even close. Like, you were just curb stomping people for the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season.
I feel like I had to.
Yeah. And you did, actually. It was amazing. You felt like you had to, and then you did. So great. Thank you for that. But it really was fun to have more of the after show peeps involved with than just SuperLee and I. So from last year, but this is good. I'm glad that PSB did not return to his throne that he created last year through
Long live the Queen.
Yes, and we have the Queen there. So
I can't be the Queen. There's already one of those.
You can be the football queen.
The Duchess.
The
football queen. Empress.
I like that.
The Empress.
The Duchess.
The football Empress.
Speaking of a year in review, just to let everybody know, year in review, I'm just going to give us some stats about us, right? Stats about this show, stats about what went on in the last year here on the after show. We had 45 episodes last year.
Really?
45 episodes.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Almost once a week. Almost a weekly show we were. How about that? We're slated as a weekly show. But, every once in a while.
Holidays.
Yeah, every once in a while you just have to take a day off. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
I was solo twice. So I was SuperLee twice.
Really? I did two of them myself?
Yeah. You did one in the summer and you did one in the fall.
Look at me.
Yeah. Look at you. So brave. So brave. And we had Nurse Laura on. Twice.
3 times.
I repressed those.
This is time.
I repressed the memories of me doing the solo shows. I remember the Wisconsin one that was like a year and a half ago or so.
Foggy.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Laura, also, this is your first time of this year.
That's true.
Yes.
Year. Right.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. It is January now.
We hath clicked over. Yeah. But
that
was almost.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So we were on the show. You and I both did solo shows twice.
Yeah.
2 and 2.
Yep.
And Laura did 2.
Yeah.
How many times was Trollomite on with us?
Trollomite was once. There was one episode where Trollomite.
He was talking about being on every show, and and he. I believe, I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty positive if there was a graph of our talking about porn stars and wrestling, it would have gone. Right, it would have corresponded almost
dramatic decline
perfectly with the appearances of one Trollomite D. Because when he was there,
much higher,
a lot of porn star, and then when he's gone, it's funny. You and I, we talk about things that matter. We talk about like life help. We talk about shitty ass movies.
Our favorite Ben and Jerry's flavor.
That's right. We do.
I go with Cherry Garcia myself, by the way, if we haven't discussed that one. Just because I like Cherry.
We did a whole bracket on that.
Yes.
Was Lee on that show?
I was on that one, yes. Okay. I still stand by the Cherry Garcia.
Yeah.
That's the one I will pick up at the store.
Favorite as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Quality guy.
Yeah. My agent's favorite.
Your agent, yeah. Who we really made upset.
Cherry Garcia.
Yeah, we made the agent very upset this week. So
yeah, he was
past bedtime.
He was fuming mad when it turns out that winning the league came with no payout.
Well, the payout is that she has to stay up 2 hours past his bedtime so she can gloat about her win. That's what the payout is.
Next year, my goal is to be awake for the draft.
Hey!
Whoa!
Now, look out, world.
We might the whole draft, or like maybe just the first 5 picks.
Yeah.
Maybe the first 5 picks.
And I want to say the first 5 picks. I mean the 5 rounds. Your first 5 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first 5.
Because you'll be picking probably last next year with this great performance this year.
Yeah. That's what happens. That's what happens with the land of winning, right? You get booted down. Yeah.
That's true because you're always in the middle.
That's right. He's 5th.
5th.
Right there. Sandwiched. He's sandwiched.
Yep. I'm like Moni. I'm always in the middle.
Yeah. But 45 episodes, Lee, that equated to like almost 100 hours of content here. I give or take. Probably more like 80, I would think. Somewhere in that realm. if I had to guess. Which, hey, cool. Yeah, love that. Love that for us.
That means we pay like $5 an hour.
Yeah. We do this. It's out of love. It's for the love of the game here on this show. But really, there's not much to say about a year in review show that hasn't already been said. It's hard to have a year in review show that we are a review show of a show that then reviews their own show. So we would really be reviewing their review of their show.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how Ed was pissed off with Dola?
I don't know if that really adds much to the show.
I mean, it added a lot to my listening enjoyment of the year in review. When Dola would be like saying one of his 5 funny things that he's got on, like, his 5 Rolodexes of things he says that are funny that he repeats over and over.
We don't do bits. SuperLee.
We don't do bits. We don't do bits. Yeah.
There's no bits.
Yeah.
That's just, no. There's no bits. There's no bits. Come on.
Not anymore.
Well, we just want to say, we'll say it at the end of the show as we always do. But thank you for being here for the year, everybody. And thank you, Nurse Laura, for starting off the new year right with us here at one of the final YouTube shows. Well, I wouldn't say ever.
We're not playing Feeding the Ducks right now, are we? It's
no.
Like half an hour in. We're not.
No. I'm just showing up some appreciation, a little love.
Oh,
a little love here, SuperLee.
Good. Like, I got things to say still.
No, because I have to follow it up with my minor annoyance of the week. So I'm trying to set the stage for a very high bar to then,
before we go low.
Yeah, to go low.
Oh, very George Foreman of you.
Yeah. So my minor annoyance of the week, I have one. And it didn't really take much thinking.
Uh-oh.
Do you have a minor annoyance of the week, SuperLee?
I've been on vacation since Christmas.
So no, the answer is no.
You don't even know what day it is.
Yeah.
Literally, I asked Ben to text me. I'm like, let me know when it's Friday, please, because I'm not going to know otherwise. Yeah. And I completely slept through Bible study yesterday because I go to a Thursday morning Bible study, and I completely just slept through it. And because I didn't realize it was Thursday when I went to bed or it was Wednesday when I went to bed.
Yeah. What a rough life he lives.
It's going to be rough on Monday.
Yeah.
It is.
So Laura, if you have minor annoyance of the week, you can think on it because I can do mine real quick.
I'm gonna think on it.
The agent in the back is raising his hand. He's pointing at himself.
I would say my minor annoyance of the week, if I was to think of one, is that I am really liking the Paramount Plus app because I'm spending time on my bike, but Paramount Plus doesn't have as far as I know, doesn't have an ability for me to download shows onto a device so I can watch them when I'm on a flight.
Oh.
The way Netflix or Hulu or HBO Max has, Disney. Yeah. And so that means maybe it's a good thing in the long run because it means I have to only watch the shows on there while I'm on the bike, and I can't just binge them while I'm on a flight. But that's my minor annoyance of the week for me.
Yeah. Why can't all these apps
the $5 for the Wi-Fi on the flight?
Well, I fly Southwest, they get them for free.
Yeah.
And
when I flew Delta last time, all the Star Treks were available to watch.
All the Star Treks.
Yeah.
I don't watch Star Trek. Sorry, I had this whole thing about me not being a virgin, so I don't watch Star Trek.
Oh no, I mean, Paramount Plus, so I was like opposite.
I've actually started watching Watson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which never even heard of before, like a week ago.
Yeah.
But it was suggested to me on Paramount Plus, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll watch this, go. And here I am.
And now on your fitness journey, your journey to health, you can watch Watson. There you go.
Are we doing 75 hard again?
Sort of, Laura. Hard again.
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
I'm hearing that now.
Whoa. Clip that.
Are we doing a third round of 75 hard as a group?
No.
Not exactly. We've all kind of created our own.
Let's hold this and come back to it after Ben gives his minor annoyance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So my minor annoyance is why the fuck can't places keep their website updated when they are open and closed? Because if it's there and it says it's open,
did Gray Clips do you wrong again?
Yes, I was left with a little fuzz, and it made me very upset, and I couldn't get it taken off. No, so I've had in my basement a broken TV and a very old PC and a very old laptop that I've wanted to appropriately recycle. Well, not me. Mrs. Ben9o6 has reminded me that I should probably get rid of that at some point in time.
You got to pull the hard drive out of the computer first, though.
Right.
Just face it. Like, take it to a field and beat it.
Yeah.
And then recycle it.
Not a bad idea.
Don't you have like a hazardous waste recycling place in your county that we have? You can just drop things off and you can just.
This is where we're going, SuperLee. This is where we're going. Okay.
Yeah, drop some oil off there every now and then.
Last Saturday, load it all up in the truck.
Old car batteries.
Drive my little ass over there, 20 minutes away, broom, because it says open on the website. And I get there.
A county website? Or
yeah.
Really? Your county is... Really? What's it like having a government that, for you that doesn't like work and do what they say they're going to do? Because I know nothing about having a bad, embarrassing government right now.
Well,
in the state I live in.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
We'll just keep it at... I showed up there, and it was not open.
Did you just dump oil in the ground?
No. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I drove my ass all the way here.
Like, nope, I'm not kidding you. We're not open right now.
No. And so, it's a minor annoyance.
Was it a holiday?
Was last Saturday a holiday? No, it wasn't.
No, it was the 3rd.
It was the 3rd. So, no. So I drove all the way there. Took time out of my weekend day while I was on break and we're trying to relax, clean up, do some spring cleaning.
Sounds horrible.
Something I've been putting off for 2 years.
Wait. Did you say do some spring cleaning? It's January.
Well, just
spring
getting a head start.
Starts now.
Yeah.
Wait, are you a 21st? Are you one of those 21sters that believe spring starts on December 21st because that's when the days start getting longer, and summer starts on March 20th?
Solstice. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like I think they call them the 21sters, where they shift their belief of the seasons by that because ties.
Well, here's a question: when does the summer start?
I think on the calendar it starts on July or on June 30th, or June 21st. But I think some people tell you it starts on March 20th when the days start getting longer, or the days start getting. Longer.
Oh boy. Is this your
No.
hours math?
I'm not going down to hours math.
We're back on hours math.
We're not on hours math.
Lee. No,
I'm not. I'm drinking water here. Just only water in my giant cup here.
What month, Laura, does summer start?
May. I feel like it starts in May.
Okay.
Like Memorial Day to me is the signifier.
Memorial Day is the start of summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go with I'm off on that logic by about a week because I say June, July, and August are summer months. September, October, November are fall. December, January, February are winter.
Yes.
March, April, May to me are spring.
So
but if you're saying Memorial Day, we're a week apart if that.
Yeah.
When do your schools end?
Usually first week of June.
Okay, so I think that's also why. So where I'm from, schools ended before Memorial Day, but we also went back before Labor Day. So to me, like that's why summer was like Memorial Day to Labor Day.
And I think historically that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
And for us, it goes back. It's the day after Labor Day because that's Lee Day.
Yeah.
And then it goes and schools end. I know this day as well too because this is when the summer does not begin for me. It's usually about a week after Memorial Day.
Yeah.
We sell grills year round.
Yeah.
He says summer starts when Home Depot starts selling grills.
Oh, that is a good well, but that's like March.
Yeah, it's March. That's when spring starts. Is that. Yeah. Because
this ain't Louisiana.
Winter starts when the snow shovels and snow blowers come out though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is an accurate way to measure that, but it's like
I went to our local grocery store 2 weeks ago to pick up something.
Food?
And they were literally selling Conway's Irish Ale, which is a local Great Lakes Brewing ale. They were selling that. It's a seasonal for St. Patrick's Day, and we weren't even done with 2025 yet.
People stock up.
Maybe it's also just they were like, people like this, we should give them some joy early because there's not a lot of joy.
It's like
the Christmas ale. Christmas ale it wasn't even done and buried yet. You weren't even really ready to be done with Christmas ales yet.
Well,
and we're selling Conway.
But Christmas ales are so different. They're so warm and nutty. Well, They're warm and spicy.
Ooh.
And I know. And those St. Patrick's Day beers are, the milkier.
They're drinkable. They're like more drinkable. Yeah. They're get you ready to go. Yeah.
I blame my second wife for part of this problem here.
Uh-oh.
With whole starting Christmas on November 1st type thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. I am one of those people.
But she kind of made a big deal of it. She gets paid a lot of money every year because of that. Oh. With her It's Time ad coming out, and then, next thing you know, you're hearing All I Want for Christmas Is You coming November 2nd. And although it's going to put a lot of money in her bank account and probably send my kids to college, I think that she's kind of to blame for that.
Yep. If her song wasn't so popular, we wouldn't have Christmas start in November.
If she wasn't making so much money off that, And, again, because someday I'll be getting half that money, I'm okay with that.
Right. Definitely.
You'll have to fight Chris Brown for it. But okay.
I don't think it's Chris Brown I have to fight for it.
Oh, it's not
the kid or whatever the
twins.
Kid's name
Didn't
is.
they have twins?
That was
sure
Nick Cannon. But
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon's the unfunny guy who impregnates a lot of women. Chris Brown's the unfunny guy who hits a lot of women. Allegedly.
And also impregnates them.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
He's a serial impregnator.
He's like
as much as Nick Cannon, though?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's as fertile as Nick Cannon is, are they? Isn't Nick Cannon the one that Kevin Hart gave a condom dispenser to for his birthday?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, I just don't like it when people update your websites. Keep it updated.
Amen.
Don't make me go out of my way.
Your community doesn't have hey, on Saturday the 9th, we're going to do this drop off.
You know what? My church does that once a quarter. Yeah. I'm going to send Ben a link to when they do it next
Yeah, please do.
And he'll just drive over to you.
Why not?
Up and drive.
I promise you there'll be people there.
It will be worth it. I mean, you'll get to see Lee.
Again.
Right. It's a double-edged sword. I get to see Lee and get rid of my junk in my basement.
Once a month back home, it would be like meet in this parking lot and drop off your Christmas trees, your motor oil, your electronics. Like they would do this.
And don't mind the chloroform.
Right. Yeah. Well, Laura, you're asking me to go more than surface deep here, and I just think that's too much. I have to.
My apologies.
I Google if the first thing I see says I'm launching.
Is it Google or the city website that steered you wrong?
I was thinking that.
Because Google will sometimes say no, the holiday hours could be slightly different.
Sure.
Or it'll just say open.
But I also stand by saying, after saying that out loud, January 3rd is not a major holiday as far as I know.
No, it's not. And they have weird hours. It's like Wednesday, Friday, Saturday are their hours. So I assumed Friday they wouldn't have been open because Friday's the 2nd. I'm like, well, yeah, we're just going to assume it's not there. But then Saturday, because everybody got all this junk for Christmas and trash, and people usually start to clean stuff out.
You said you guys didn't give gifts because it was just a rotating of the gift cards.
Well,
I spent many times thinking about this over the holiday season about how the constant rotation of gift cards is it's a circle jerk of sorts.
Well, I don't give gift cards to my 7 and 9-year-old, Lee. They've got to have presents under the tree.
They probably like World of Warcraft gift cards.
Shut your damn mouth, Lee. Shut it. I haven't heard about that word. I haven't heard those words in a while, and I like it that way.
That's before Uncle Max shows back up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, we had so many boxes, but our recycling was Friday. Luckily, our recycling came up and picked up Friday, so all that shit left the house and got out of the house.
Weekly recycling or bi-weekly recycling?
Weekly.
Bi-weekly. I wish we had weekly because we go through more recycling than garbage, and
the recycling's a smaller bin.
It is, but really, I think there's more in the recycling one, regardless, because especially
everything's throwaway. That's why
throwaway or cardboard box. They're nonstop now, and especially after Christmas now, everything comes in a cardboard box. There's wrapped up in a cardboard box, and sometimes it gets shipped to you in a cardboard box. There's multiple of these boxes, and you just have stockpiles of them. And it's too damn much. Yeah,
and we know SuperLee has a bunker. So he's trying to keep stock at a high level. Oreos, Pop-Tarts. Any new Pop-Tart flavor this week, buddy?
I don't eat that many Pop-Tarts, but I'll tell you those
last week didn't. That's bullshit. If you watched last week's episode,
those were my kids and wife that brought them in here. But I'll say this: that
I still have to get that banana one.
The banana bread was really good. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
still
lie.
have to find that.
That was
Yeah.
worthwhile.
Yeah.
The Girl Scout cookie one, not good. Yeah, I know you're looking at me, but I'm telling you right now, it's called banana bread. My wife's and
Oh, yeah?
wife and kid
Yeah,
it
banana
tasted
bread
just like banana bread.
Pop-Tart. Yeah.
I'll be back, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
going to Target real quick.
It's worthwhile.
New year, new you. That's what I'm gonna call our little 75 hard thing that we're doing here.
Okay.
It's
That's
not
really
75 hard though. So,
no.
or to answer your question, Ben and I often have deep philosophical conversations about
Philosophical. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But sometimes we talk about time. Sometimes we talk about, who's going to blow up in football. Sometimes we talk about, how someone did us wrong. Sometimes we talk about what we need to do to make ourselves better and feel better.
Mm-hmm.
And without talking about it, we both kind of came across the same thing, that I don't think we really want to do 75 hard again.
Valid.
Yeah.
Because it felt like I was doing what someone else said I was supposed to do, not what I felt would make me better. And the first time, maybe it's the same for you. I don't know if 75 hard 2 years ago or whatever was the first time you did it.
It was.
Okay. I've had a lot of insightful lessons that I learned about myself, about kind of the way prioritization goes, taking on tasks, all that stuff goes, that I got the first year that I did not necessarily get the second year.
Mm-hmm.
And so the first year was really rewarding. The second year was like, I'm doing this, and then I got sick, and it was like, now I'm out. I want to have that same feeling of improving myself, of gaining self-confidence. It's not abilities, but self-discipline and some achievements. I want to stack those wins, but I want them to be my wins. And so without talking about it, Ben and I both kind of came to the same spot about having about 5 different things that we each landed on that we want to do ourselves. And they're not the same thing. But so far, so good. Because there are things, and the cool thing is, like, we're 9 days in there, and I'm 9 for 9. I assume Ben is too. If he's not, he can own up to it now.
I screwed up.
That's all right.
I messed up, but I wanted to change some things, so I will get to that. Yeah. But I screwed up, but I'm changing some things because it just didn't make sense for me to take the easy road.
And my 9 days so far have been on vacation, all of them.
Uh-huh.
So it's been the longest runway possible to make sure it was easy for me.
Right.
But I wanted to make sure I did like some solid cardio every day. And I've been absolutely killing it. I wanted to lift weights every day. Been doing that. My shoulder's been holding up pretty well. That feels pretty great. Want to drink a gallon of water. And I got to tell you right now, that part's still old. I gave myself permission to put additives in there. Haven't done that part yet, but I'm going.
Hey, look at you making it hard on yourself.
You said hard on.
Oh, I know, buddy. I know. I did.
I want to read 20 pages a day, but I'm also giving permission to myself for it to be fiction.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm reading a book called Predictably Irrational right now, which is actually about behavioral economics. Kind of fun. And then the hard thing for me is I'm doing 10 minutes a day of nothing.
That is a hard thing. I will
define nothing.
As in not watching anything, not talking, not singing, not listening. Sitting
basically meditation.
Meditation without guided thoughts. Just where does my mind go? And not scrolling my phone, not doing anything, just blocking the world out for 10 minutes.
Are you doing that like after your polar plunge?
No, I've been doing it. Today was after my bike ride.
Nice.
I was just like, because I'm not in the shape I want to be in. That is a part of
my 90 minutes in the morning. My last 10 minutes of that is literally exactly that. Just like
Shavasana.
Dissociation.
Laying down.
Yeah.
The yoga pose, Lee, Shavasana.
Yeah, no.
It's lay down and basically
we'll teach it to you.
Yeah, it
sounds
easy.
Like the corpse pose.
Basically is, yes.
Yeah.
I could do that. I mean, but it's hard for me, especially the way I'm wired, to not do something.
It's hard.
Even like for me sleeping at night, I can't just plop down in a bed and sleep. I have to have like a podcast or something on so I can listen to it. So for me to just be with my thoughts, and it's scary at first. It's very scary at first, and it's hard. It's like tedious, but it's getting easier. And what I've started doing now, it's not, I don't know if it's cheating or not, but I lay and I look at that. We have a popcorn ceiling, and I look at the popcorn ceiling. I'm like, what do I see? And I let my mind go from there.
So I was nervous you were going to count the popcorns, Lee. Like you were going to count the peaks, and you were going to keep going until you fell asleep.
I don't. It's not sleeping. The goal is not to sleep. The goal, like Laura wants to right now, she's yawning. But
it's so late. It's 2 hours past my bedtime.
Yeah.
To be fair, I can only count to 21 most days.
Yeah. So, while I mentioned that I'm changing things up, I'm changing some things up because I just made it too easy on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I really was taking the easy route, and like water, I drink enough water. That's never an issue. I might miss like a day here, a day there where I don't quite hit a gallon, but now it's too easy. So I took that one off. So I am kind of restarting. There's a couple that I've added. So like SuperLee, I've got a bad shoulder. I've got a bad shoulder that I don't want to get any worse. It's not hurting now, but I don't want it to.
Have you tried BPC 157?
No, but I'm going to try.
It's pretty freaking amazing.
Okay. Hey, I'm down.
The supplement you get on Amazon, BPC 157, called the Wolverine peptide, and it's supposed to like help your with healing, especially with joints. And for me, you know where I was a few months ago.
Yeah.
I mean, there was physical therapy and that, but it's been the fastest recovery I've ever had.
Physical therapy and dry needling.
Mm-hmm. Just keep your dry needling away from your lungs. You don't want to puncture your lung like they did.
No, they do it like up here.
Interesting.
No lungs involved.
I don't like needles.
So
you don't even know they're in there, but it like goes in, and then all of a sudden your muscle twitches like crazy, and then there's just this release.
Oh, can they do that really for like right like here, like
in your 11?
You become Indian?
That's Botox.
No, so just like to like make it stop the brain to just like.
Oh, that's a lobotomy. We don't do those anymore.
No, we don't. Oh, damn.
I know a guy who does.
Yeah.
You know a guy?
I know a guy.
So
Behavioral health clinic. We got you.
I tore my labrum in my left shoulder in high school, and so it was repaired over 20 years ago. So I'm at that point now where it's like I better take care of it and my rotator cuffs because sure shit those things are going to go to hell. So I've committed to at least 4 days a week. I don't want to do 5 days, or I don't want to do 7 days a week rehab right now because I don't think I need it. But 4 days a week, I'm going to incorporate my like a good PT workout moves for labral, just rehab and stuff. Exactly. Wall walks, Ys, all of the above. I want to work that in because I think that's going to pay dividends in the long run for me, which is what the goal is dividends in the long run. And then the other thing I wanted to do is, and this is just like a goal, check the goal off, is I shared all of this with my wife. I told her what I wanted to do, so I have some built-in accountability there, and I have accountability with you, SuperLee, and the people who listen here. But I, in past with 75 Hard, did not include her in this. This was not. She was not my accountability partner for that.
It was just me.
So, yeah, it was just SuperLee.
I'm glad you're sharing your wifely duties with her.
Spreading it around. So I still have reading on the list, and at the behest of SuperLee, I did add meditate for 10 minutes because he told me a couple weeks ago, you might remember, just like you need to just stop and just chill for 10 minutes.
That was like 2 months ago. We were trying to figure out the next thing.
Was it? I mean,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Because you guys didn't want to do burpees.
Whoopsie. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just saw this comment.
How many people couldn't do it before they settled on Trolemite for the year in review?
I heard he was the call they made after Fancy. He said no.
Oh, Prada. But
thank you, Chris.
So I think these are going to be better at challenging me. The other ones that I was doing, like to drink the water and log my food, like I'm going to just do those things. I don't need to hit a little checklist to do it. I'm just going to do those. And like I'm going to have it so it's just part of my day. It's just not going to live in that app. It's going to live someplace else. So, but it's already being done. So yeah, that's it. But a medical question has entered the room. Dry needling the same thing as acupuncture? I have a minor tear in my tendon in my shoulder.
It's almost more focused and it's not whole body. Because I've done acupuncture for migraines and it's literally like all the trigger releases head to toes. In fact, your big toes are a part of the migraine release for that.
Don't
dry
say
needling,
that.
I was doing dry needling
Dr.
for my migraines and my shoulders, and it was literally just 2 on each side.
Interesting.
So much different. It was done in my PT office. So I do like 35 minutes of PT, and the last 20 of my appointment would be dry needling and just like relaxing.
One thing I found out recently is that dry needling is not allowed in every state based on Department of Health.
Why?
I don't know. Pennsylvania does not allow it, and I think there are a couple others that don't as well.
Interesting.
Acupuncture is more well allowed, but there is a difference between the two. Don't ask me what it is. I just know that you use the phrase dry needling, and certain places say, sorry, we can't do this in this location.
I
did find out that if you did have a migraine, if you kicked a door frame with your big toe,
and the migraine goes
resets. Well, so what's the first sucker that found that out? Like, I have a migraine. Shit, I just kicked the wall. Well, there went my migraine.
Yeah, but your toe hurts now.
Yeah, but I broke my big Sergeant Hulka. Oh, wow. This is the most informative after show on the internet. That's
always here to help. I'll text you.
That stings.
No.
Stings.
It's saying that we are the most informative. Whatever the questions are, we have the answer.
We are not doing bits. You're not talking about porn stars and wrestlers.
Yeah.
That doesn't take place.
I thought he was saying this specific one now.
He's saying the show in general is
Got
the most. And that's because I think we don't do bits. We don't do things for punchlines. We actually have real conversations, which oftentimes are not planned out. They're just, hey, we're good people who care about each other as friends and say, hey, what's going on in your life? What's going on that I can possibly help with? What's on your mind you want to share that could possibly help other people?
Yeah. And
doing that doesn't necessarily have an end in mind. It's just, this is what we're talking about. And it's kind of fun.
Yep. It is.
Sure.
It is. As all texting, no tweeting is on here, and I hope he's still listening, but as we think about what's to come, we are going to pivot back to stereo. SuperLee and I have to connect a little bit and figure out what we want to do. But I'm bringing it up now because he has said you should try Discord, which reminded me that we had a pretty lively Discord when we were all doing 75 Hard, and Drew's the moderator of said Discord, and he's like the king dork of all dorks, nerd of all nerds, and he could figure out maybe if that's a good venue for us.
Yeah, some say he's a doctor of feet.
Right. The thing that I don't know, and we'll have to look at, is does Discord open up the world to the public on there, or is it just to our Discord channels?
I think it's whoever's on the server.
Okay.
I think you have to be in the channel to get there, though. Yeah. But that would rule out the PSBs of the world.
Yeah. See, that's where the stereo, even though worse, objectively, probably.
I like stereo because voicemails, like, if you are not actively on the YouTube show, interacting on here is a little bit more difficult. You have to text things out.
Yep.
Just different. And while I dislike the clips from our previous stereo shows of myself,
those are bits, though. Those are bits, so we don't do bits anymore.
Yeah.
But it was more fun to like leave that voicemail and interact, and you know,
that's what we're after, is the interaction. That's what I think.
And
really
sometimes we
makes
have
this
a
fun.
Man booth, and
chaos reigns.
Chaos was always fun.
That's right. Truth Hunk is out there salivating at the opportunity of us going back to stereo because he's got things to get off his chest, I'm sure.
And that's all good. Him on Discord, though, would not be good.
I think he was on the Discord channel.
No, but there's no eject button on Discord.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I hear you.
Yeah. So I like the idea of Discord. I think it still keeps us a little bit too like narrow, so that it's just this group.
That's true,
and
because we did acquire some eclectic souls.
PSB being
Blinky,
number one.
Blinky.
That Looney Tunes guy.
Yeah, he sang all the songs in Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
He's
still
kicking
amazing.
there. But on that note, show note, next week, just FYI, we won't be having a show on Friday. We're having a show on Wednesday next week. That link will go up. Yeah, we're gonna do it Wednesday.
Okay. I thought we were talking Wednesday or Thursday, and then we couldn't decide. I thought we were saying Thursday, but on Wednesday works for me.
Okay. Maybe we'll check the text because I thought it was Thursday was better, or Thursday was worse for you. Doesn't matter. We'll text it out. It's either be Wednesday or Thursday next week. So we'll get that updated and sent out. But that will be the last show on the YouTube.
It literally said Thursday works better for me. They'll both work.
Okay. Maybe in my head.
Wednesday will work too.
Thursday works better for me.
Okay. Then we'll do Thursday just to appease Laura so she can make.
Hey, when you're the empress, you get benefits.
Yeah. All right. We'll figure it out. We'll send it out, but it won't be on Friday. It will be on one of those 2 days, Wednesday or Thursday. Anyway, so
probably Thursday.
We have Laura on the show. Whenever we have Laura on the show, we always like to do something silly on the brackets. I have a bracket pulled up this week, and we usually do something food related. I don't know why.
No, last time we did appliances.
But that we did, we did appliances. We did the Ben and Jerry's and the food appliances. But this one, it's just an American snacks bracket. I was just wondering, like, little different American snacks for us.
Now you're all in trouble because this is my backyard.
I figured this was going to be in SuperLee's wheelhouse here. So we're going to share this bracket, American snacks bracket. It's a small bracket, but not super small. But just a small bracket here for us. And it's got some very
Swedish
different...
fish moves on first round. I'm telling you
interesting things. Yeah, so I have to remember how to do this. We're going to go into presentation mode. There we go. All right. So for those of you out there, we have a 3-person booth here tonight. It is, winner is by majority here. Doesn't matter what it is, 2-1 or 3-0. Winner by majority moves on. We are trying to figure out what is the best American snack of the American snack bracket. This is not a bracket that I created. It's not a bracket that SuperLee created, and not a bracket that Laura created. This is a bracket we found.
The funny thing off the get-go, if these are American snacks, and the first thing is Swedish fish and Takis, neither of which really strike me as American. But I will say,
I was thinking that.
I as someone who lives in America's Little Sweden, I will say Swedish fish is my choice.
Swedish fish.
Oh, you guys are the worst. Takis by a landslide here.
Nothing beats Swedish fish.
No, Takis do handle.
Well, actually, other things do, but Swedish fish are pretty damn good.
They're pretty good.
But wait, okay, so
you're not going to change my mind on this one, by the way.
But like,
back it up
more
a second.
Takis on this. Like, did Takis have a hand in making this? Because they're on there twice.
Or somebody who really likes Takis was like, God damn it, we got to get Takis. Takis is the finish line.
Yeah, well, and it's a rough matchup. Swedish fish is gonna probably go a decent way.
Well, if it's a matchup thing, we can hit a little button here and we can circulate the matchup. If we feel this
is the way it is. We didn't make the bracket. We got the bracket.
All right.
Swedish fish.
All right. Well, see, for me, Takis is such a unique thing. There's nothing like Takis out there except for Takis.
Oh,
okay. Swedish fish.
When was the last time you were in New York? They put the little Taki stuff on the fruit. That's amazing.
That's tagine. Tahine. Yes, tahine. And you can get that in a bottle and to shake it.
Yeah, I know. So that's what you need to do right there.
Shut up, Laura. Shut up. I heard you. I heard it. But those are delicious. I have used that as like a coating to fried fish, to fried chicken.
You could put it on watermelon, mango, elote.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally what they do when you buy a little cup out in New York.
Yeah. And
but I say Swedish
avocado.
Fish.
Avocado. See, there's too many things for me like Swedish fish that could kind of be adjacent to Swedish fish, and the Swedish fish gets stuck on the teeth, and I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
You can vote against it, but we're going to go with this one on this one.
But that's the way the cookie crumbled. Now, Hershey's cookies and cream versus
that's
Takis.
The best kind of Hershey's though too.
Blue Heat.
It is, and I'm like,
Heat.
I'm not into those Takis because they're blue. Like
that's the problem.
I'm into Hershey's cookies and cream because That's white chocolate is A, it's what I'm known as, and B.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm like Dr. Dre.
Like you're known as white chocolate, or where were you going with that?
Yeah, you know that song "Keep Their Heads Ringing" by Dr. Dre. He says, and this is where he's referring to Mike. This is where I kind of feel like I'm Dr. Dre, which is 6'1", 225 pure chocolate. When I sing that song, I say I'm 6'1", 225 of white chocolate.
There you go, with cookies and cream.
Just the cream part.
So,
really.
So you guys are going Hershey's cookies and cream here.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Ben's bracket's been ruined.
God damn it.
He's like, I wanted Takis versus Takis.
Yeah, I wanted a Takis later. Even though the blue heat is it's almost too much. Like it is
really
too
Can
spicy.
You describe what is blue heat?
Well,
because I see that and I think blue raspberry. Like that is why I have this aversion to it.
Much like well, so the color, sometimes when you see things that are like hot, white hot, right? Sometimes it's blue to then the white hot. So it goes from the orange, red, blue, blue is usually that step between white hot and the red hot. Mm-hmm. It's spicy. It's spicy. And
how much Takis do you eat in a given week or month?
And I've probably had 2 bags this year. That's it. But
and by this year, you mean the last 9 days?
It's day 9.
What do you mean?
Did you have any today? Ben,
I'm trying to replace my salt. No.
So really, you had 2 bags in
no,
8 days.
I really meant in the last year, I probably had 2 bags of Takis. But they're just good. I don't know. They're fun. They're shaped different.
Like hot Cheetos are the same way.
But the blue ones, the blue ones, it stains your mouth and it's too much. Yeah. All right. So whatever. Hershey's cookies and cream. Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna take this one first.
You go for it. I'll go last.
Skittles in a landslide. Might be the easiest matchup.
Now that being said, if the Queen was on here, and she's not because she would have chimed in, she would say that Red Vines are there. And I would tell her that, again, Super Roper is better than Red Vine. Even though they're maybe the same company, the only difference is Red Vine is hollow. And Super Rope is more dense of the same exact flavor and same exact food.
I'd be on the same page as the Red Vines unless this was Twizzlers Pull and Peel.
Ooh, those are really good too. What if they're the nibs?
This is just plain Twizzlers, it looks like.
Yeah.
Nibs are fun for like a car ride, right?
Yeah.
You can reach your mid in there and you just grab a huge handful and you just go.
But Skittles.
Easier to eat.
Skittles are one of my go-to like travel foods to have on the plane.
Yeah. Because it's not, it takes you a little bit of time to chew it and they're still good. You can one by one, you can just take a whole handful. Like
they
a lot of fun.
Bad either.
No. So Skittles in a landslide. All right. Starburst versus Goldfish. Laura, what do you say?
I'm gonna have to go Starburst.
Lee, what do you say?
I am going Starburst because these are the cheddar goldfish. If they were the pretzel goldfish or the s'more goldfish, I'd have a different answer. But I'm also going Starburst because the cheddar ones
pretzel's
are
good.
Yeah.
And the original is good too.
I think Goldfish is bullshit. It's a bullshit snack, and not a fan. So
there was a time when my kids were younger, I'd be eating a lot of goldfish. Just as I would feed it to them, I'd grab one.
So we have Swedish Fish matchup versus Hershey's Cookies and Cream. Where are we feeling?
I'm gonna go last on this one. I have time to think if I need to think.
Laura.
I'm going Swedish Fish.
Okay, I'm going Swedish Fish.
Thank you for taking me off my Sophie's choice here.
You're so welcome.
And Skittles. This is a tough matchup.
Skittles.
This could have been in the way the bracket could have broke. This could have been your 1 and 2.
I think the previous one was my 1 and 2 so far. So I'm going to take Skittles over Starburst.
Okay, Skittles over Starburst. Laura, what say you?
Starburst.
Wow. If I'm reaching for anything, now this sucks.
You got to unwrap each Starburst though.
That's where the problem is.
But they're so juicy.
Until they're not.
Because you swallowed them.
Clip that now.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to really miss the AI if it gets that. But, all right. So you're right. You do have to unwrap them. But, Lee, you ever meet a young lady who practiced unwrapping one just in their mouth?
No.
You've never met one that had that talent?
No.
Okay. Well, for that alone, I'm going to go Starburst. So, Starburst for Swedish Fish.
Maybe you'll have to have Mrs. 906 demonstrate us that sometime on the show.
We're going to go Starburst at this house for this guy. We're doing Starburst because Starburst is forever going to be better than Swedish Fish. And you cannot convince me of that. Do not convince me. Yeah, you cannot convince me of that. Laura, you got a tie break here.
Starburst.
Thank you. That's why she's the best. That's why she's the best. All right. Resetting on the other side of the bracket, we have Sour Patch Kids, the watermelon flavor, and Twix. Just the
Twix.
OG Twix. It's not the left Twix. It's not the right Twix. It's the OG Twix.
And it's the caramel Twix, not the peanut butter Twix or the cookie
it's
dough
OG.
one.
OG.
I'm going to go with Twix on this.
You might not know this about me, but I am a sucker for anything caramel.
I did not know that about you.
I am a sucker. You say dulce de leche, me. Okay?
I promise you will not say that around you.
This is your guy. I'm eating it. So I'm a Twix guy. I'm a Twix guy.
The 2 Twixes.
Yep. Twix it is. Moving on. Doritos versus Pringles. Laura, what do you say? Doritos
Cool
versus
Ranch
Pringles.
Doritos.
For the win. Yeah. Yeah. SuperLee.
Oh, yeah.
Cool Ranch. There it is. Moving on. Corn Nuts versus Cheez-Its.
I was born the cheesiest.
I'm going to say something, just, put it out there. Cheez-Its are too much like Goldfish, and they're bullshit. Corn Nuts.
I'm going to abstain from this because I don't really like Cheez-Its, but at the same time, I don't think I've ever eaten corn nuts.
Wow. Not a corn nut guy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever eaten them.
But
they might be good. I've never had them.
We're going to need you to be the tiebreaker because I'm going to pick Cheez-Its.
Ugh.
Well, I'm going with Cheez-Its. I can't say corn nuts, so I've never had it.
Damn you. How did you never have corn nuts?
I was born the cheesiest, Coach.
You're just north. You're just north of the most corn capital in the world.
And I hate Iowa.
I don't know when the first time I had a corn nut was. They had to have been in our vending machines in elementary school or something. But that's not something my parents would have ever bought. So it was definitely
what kind of elementary school
I was
did you have with vending
smuggling corn
machines?
nuts in.
We have vending machines in high school.
Yeah, I had vending machines.
In your elementary school?
I don't think elementary school. I might have been exaggerating there.
Because we had them in high school, but not in middle school even. We didn't have them in there.
In middle school, we had a Fruitopia.
I'm significantly older than you guys, though.
Fruitopia vending machine.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was pretty good.
That's an era.
Yeah.
Right next to the Calypso and the Sobe water. Whatever happened to Sobe water?
It's still around.
What were those bubbles?
Is it really?
The water.
Yeah, because they have it at Subway.
Bubbles in them.
The water with bubbles in it?
Like the jelly bubbles. What were those called? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, yeah. It was you squirted it? Yeah.
You what with it then?
They'll come to me.
It's ASMR for you.
And this is why we're going back to stereo.
Yeah, exactly. The wheels are coming off. Cheez-Its for the win. God damn you two. All right, peanut M&Ms versus Fritos.
This one's an easy one.
Yeah, if anyone says Fritos, you're off the show.
Now we just lost Chris Breda, by the way. He just jumped off the stream because he's a Frito guy. You smell
like Fritos for a whole week after eating them.
Yeah. There's nothing good
peanut
about
M&Ms
Fritos.
Are, in my mind, having gone through this whole side, now peanut M&Ms are going on.
Yeah, that's going to be
a throwaway.
Yeah, we're Doritos versus Twix. Where are we at?
Doritos.
Twix.
I'm Doritos. Sorry. Even though I am all Twix, there's something about Doritos that it is.
And the Cool Ranch ones too. If it was nacho cheesier, no,
fuck off.
Fuck out of
Twix.
here.
Yeah. All right.
Really,
Cool Ranch.
if there was any Dorito other than Cool Ranch, it would be get the fuck out.
Now, hold on though, because the sweet hot chili ones, those are pretty damn good.
But a Twix is not. It's not better than a Twix though.
I don't know. It's pretty close.
It's a tougher choice than the Cool Ranch ones. Blow it out of the water, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a tougher choice. Twix would probably still move on.
Speaking of tough choices, this is definitely not one.
No, I mean this
Peanut
is
M&M.
This is a Cinderella run ending here for.
I was going the cheesiest.
And then we have Cool Ranch versus Peanut M&Ms. It sounds like Lee's going to put Peanut M&M forward. Laura's going to put Cool Ranch forward. I think I'm going to have to move Cool Ranch on.
That's fine.
I
disagree.
Now, if those were peanut butter M&Ms.
Well, that was a good discussion here. When you think about M&Ms, there are so many good kinds of M&Ms now.
Yeah.
The crisp ones are really good. The peanut butter ones are really good. The pretzel ones are very good. Peanut, I think, are the kind of the standard now. My son absolutely loves the peanut butter and jelly ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've seen the almond ones. I haven't had them, but
they're pretty good.
Yeah, there was one recently that was a marshmallowy inside one, and that was pretty good. M&Ms, they're just not knocking out of the park.
I haven't seen crispy in a while. That one's escaped me, but I remember having it when it first came out. I believe
it's a blue bag.
Yeah.
Blue bag.
You know what's really pushing out a lot right now is Mountain Dew. Yes. There are a shit ton of Mountain Dew flavors out there.
Trust me, I know this. I tried them all.
That does not surprise me in the slightest.
If you're traveling through Iowa and you stop at a come and go station, you'll find that they have honeydew Mountain Dew.
Ooh, whoa, okay.
Which tastes a lot like honeydew.
Well, that's good reason they named
it.
Now,
I understand. Well, no, because that's not what they named Mountain Dew. It's after Mountain Dew. It's not after honeydew. But I did know that. I did see that Mountain Dew's they have a dirty soda now that just came out.
Oh.
Oh, huh. and a bunch of the Cabo Baja Blast just came back out again. And if you go to do you guys have Hy-Vees? Oh
no,
Hy-Vees and one chain of gas station. I forget what it is. They have a strawberry acai Mountain Dew. It's pretty damn tasty, but it's only available in the fountain, not in the bottle.
It's amazing how many flavors they have.
Yeah,
it was so transcendent when they came out with Code Red.
And I love Code Red. That to me is still probably the second best flavor they have.
Ooh, really? You're not a Baja Blast guy?
I like Baja Blast. I just think Code Red's better.
Wow.
But I'm a very big sweet guy, and Baja Blast is not as sweet as Code Red. Yeah. But when was the last time you were at a KFC?
15 years ago.
Okay, well, you need to find your way there for two reasons. One, the chicken nuggets there are top notch. I think I've said that several times.
We've covered that extensively.
They have a peach Mountain Dew.
Ooh, okay.
Only available at KFC. And it is delightful.
All right. Well, there's your no pay plug of the week is get yourself to KFC.
What do you mean no pay?
We're not being paid for it.
We're not.
Yeah, we aren't, I guess. you are, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So KFC, that once again, and if you see the guy at KFC, the logo of Colonel Sanders, bring up this age-old question. Is he wearing a bolo tie, or is he just got a little stick figure body on a big head?
It's a good question.
Yeah, ask your kids that next time you drive by a KFC or you see the ad for that, and ask them what they say, and you'll never be able to look at the bucket ever the same way again.
Nope, you won't. All right, what are we at here? We had Starburst and Doritos. Two very different things.
I'll go last.
I don't know if you're going to need to, Lee.
That's what my hope is, actually.
I think we're going to sweep here.
Laura, you're up first.
Starburst.
Oh, no. You're going to have to Sophie's Choice it. Doritos, Cool Ranch, kicking it over to SuperLee. Is the sweet tooth going to win out, or is his rational brain of knowing which is the right choice going to play out?
Well, see, here's the downside: is one savory and one sweet.
Exactly.
If this was Swedish Fish peanut M&Ms, I'd pick peanut M&Ms, but I can't.
Sure. So if you're at the gas station, Lee, and these are the two options for a snack, what are you grabbing?
Neither. But I'll say this:
the only two options.
Because unlike Ben's girlfriends, I hate the wrappers. I'm going to go with Doritos.
Doritos it is.
Doritos it is.
If you take the wrapper out there, if they were just this gooey mess of
so they
Starburst,
do make those. They
really?
do make the minis are unwrapped. Yeah.
Oh, well, they should have had that in the bracket then.
Well, we'll bring it up with whoever made the bracket. That's for sure.
Update.
Yeah.
There's no shame in Cool Ranch Doritos winning this thing. That's a very solid choice.
They're pretty good.
It's easily slotted as a 1 or a 2, right? Doesn't matter. Coming out of whatever bracket, it's a 1 or a 2.
I mean, I think of the 4 that made it on there, I would have put Skittles ahead of Starburst, I think. But everything other than the top 4 choices, really top 4 choice. So I'm no problems there.
I'm just not a Cheez-It guy.
But I was born the cheesiest, coach.
You are the cheesiest.
I love that commercial.
Laura, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight.
Thanks for having me.
We have so much appreciated having you on. Thanking you for staying up late because it is late for you. We know but you're adoring fans. They always clamor. They always say, see, your fans are clapping right now. Your fans are always asking, when is Nurse Laura going to be back on the show? So we appreciate you coming on the show to gloat a little bit, get your flowers, get your crown. That's PSB. Sorry, PSB. But we thank you. And your agent, you can invoice us. We have no money to pay you, but
yeah, you can
send invoice us.
We'll throw it out just the same as everybody else.
Yep, exactly. But thank you to all those that have checked in live this Friday night. We know we're going up against the college football playoffs tonight.
Indiana's just putting an ass whooping up on Oregon last I saw. So thoughts out to our guy Ox, who I know is a big Oregon Ducks fan.
Yeah,
why I don't know, but he is.
It's because of NCAA football 04, or 03.
Joey Harrington on the cover.
Yep. Anyway, I very much appreciate all of you who checked in live in between all of the things you do Friday. Remember, next week will not be Friday night. Probably going to be Thursday night, but it might be even Wednesday night. Don't know. We'll kick it out there and let you all know.
And maybe I'll log on Friday by myself. You never know.
And you just don't know what SuperLee's going to do.
Probably won't, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you just never know.
Maybe
he'll run it back on stereo just for something to do. We'll see.
6-man booth. 6-man booth.
We first had to remember how to start those things. It's been so long.
Stereo's easier to start than one of these things.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, we thank you all for checking in whenever it is convenient for you on your time. Whenever works into your day, that you make us part of your day when it's convenient for you, we say thank you. But to those that never listen, never will never hear this, we say what, SuperLee? Yeah.
Actually, we say that to them. We also say, hey, we also include people who maybe accuse us of things that are not right and are not true, and then maybe throw us under the bus. We also say,
boo that man.
Yeah, man. And we really
people
question their integrity and their commitment to bits, because we don't do bits.
No bits. It's a bit free show. Bit free show.
But we say fuck you if you're in that bucket.
Yep. 100%. But on to next week, everybody. We will see you next week, which is going to be our last video show. We will be on stereo. Been a good run. Been a lot of fun. Moving back to stereo to get all of you a lot more involved with voicemail and whatever in the hell might happen over there. We're excited about that. Looking forward to next week. On that note, we will shut it down. Have a great night. Go watch the end of the college football playoff game. And
Hoosiers.
Again, congratulations, Nurse Laura, to a year as a champ. She can wear her crown around town.
She's so tired right now.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. We love y'all. Take it easy.
Bye, guys.